everybody. Hello. Hello. I hope that you of course you are all doing extremely well tonight. I just got done filming a whisper ramble for Patreon with some tea, some tea, drama tea, some personal life updates, stuff like that. So if you want to access that video plus 75 more ASMR videos that are not on YouTube that are made by yours truly, you can check out the link down in my description box. It's only $5 to sign up and gain access to all of that and so much more. I film 3 to 4 videos per month over there that are very different from what I do here. But for tonight's video, we and me are going to do some doodling, writing on a dry erase board, and when I write, whatever comes to mind, like whatever pops in my mind, I'm gonna write it on the board and talk about it while I'm writing it. So, say figure skating comes to mind, I'm gonna talk a little bit about it, write a little bit about it on the board, move on to the next topic after a couple minutes, and just go on from there. So pretty much whatever I'm thinking, I'm gonna say, I'm gonna write, I'm gonna draw, stuff like that. So you'll get the relaxation piece of me whispering, you get the relaxation piece of hearing me draw on the dry erase board. So I hope you're excited. It's a little different than anything I've ever done. I've done like a draw with me video before, but this is different. Yeah, so I'm excited. I've had it on my list of videos that I wanted to do for a bit, and I haven't seen anything like this done. So yeah, let's jump into it. Alright, here she is. You can see I actually got this for my son for his remote learning. My hair is such a mess right now. I got this for my son for his remote learning sessions because you can stand it up. This is a little magnet to hold your papers, and it's just really useful. So we got that, and we got this purple Expo marker. You can see that there are 2 sides, so we'll probably use both sides. Alright, let me think. First word that comes to mind. she's got such a gorgeous skin tone? How come I have acne and she doesn't? How come she has such a beautiful home and I don't? Or even with being in school, if somebody gets, into a college that you wanted to and you had better grades than them and you don't understand why. Or if there's a promotion that somebody else gets and you don't. That can be hard because you start to question why, if you're not good enough, all of those things you start to question if you are good enough, and you are good enough. But in that moment, it's hard to give yourself that credit. It's hard to see that. And I want you to know you're not alone. I feel it being on social media. I put a lot of pressure on myself to get a certain amount of videos filmed and, to try and look my best. But I just got my eyebrows done, as you guys know. I got them touched up, and I can't wear makeup. And, not wearing makeup on camera when you're really tired makes you feel not so good about yourself. Or when you see that you make a similar video to somebody else and their video's doing so much better than yours, you start to think like, okay, well, what's wrong with me? How come people don't like me as much as they like so-and-so, and it's not that you're not happy for that person. You can still be happy for people and feel these feelings of sadness or, doubt. I think today's society is really hard when we have such a big social media presence, a lot of our lives is spent on our phones or computer, laptop, whatever. So I just want you to know that it might seem like people have it all together and they don't at all. People show you what they want to show you on social media. watching the trailer for it. Oh, a train. Now a train is deciding to go by outside. Let's draw a train. Here's the tracks. Okay. And here is the train. Does that look like a train? Probably not. It's fine. It's fine. But, like I was saying, the movie is about addiction, and it's about the relationship between a mother and a daughter, and the pain that the mother is going through because of the daughter's addiction. And it's called 4 whole days because she has to stay clean for 4 days in order to get this shot. It's essentially Vivitrol, but they don't call it Vivitrol in the movie. And Vivitrol is like a opiate blocker, so if you were trying to use opiates, you wouldn't be able to feel any euphoric feeling from them. And I know some people have been on it, and it's been very helpful for them. But when I seen that trailer, it brought back a lot of memories, and I cried. Then I watched it again, and I cried again. And I've been clean for 8 years. It's a long time. Doesn't high school feel like yesterday? Like, I don't know, it's just so weird. Like all of a sudden you wake up and it's 10 years from high school. But yeah, the movie looks really good, and I'm definitely going to go in theaters and see it, but I know that it's going to be a heart-wrencher. But I'm glad that they are bringing awareness to this epidemic. You know, there's technically 2 pandemics going on. One is addiction, and then the other is, you know, what we all know about, of course. But yeah, I think it's really important that light is being shed on it, because for so long people look down on it, and that's just really sad. Really sad. And I'm gonna make it my mission to bring awareness as much as I can on my channel, because we need that. So many people that need help out there and deserve that chance, that second chance at life, and families that deserve to not have to go through the pain of watching their loved ones suffer and turn into somebody that they're not. Because that's what happens. So, heavy subject, I know, but I did just want to touch on that. The next thing is, oh, my marker, come on. Bathing suits. Guys, bathing suits. All of them look like this nowadays. I'll show you. What? What is that? Somebody please tell me what that is. Okay. So, there's my little person in her bathing suit. And the backside, okay? The backside of the bathing suit. Looks like that, okay? This mommy right here. I mean, to each his own. I'm not judging. But for me, I'm not going to wear a straight bikini thong at a pool or beach with my son or my family. Maybe if I was going to like Cancun or something with my best friend and it was like party, maybe. But still, probably not. I'm not opposed to a little cheek hanging out, but my whole moon, no ma'am. And I feel like that's all people are wearing. But if you don't feel comfortable wearing that kind of suit, don't wear it. You don't have to do it just because everybody else is. I know it's easier said than done, but truly, there's still some other bathing suits out there that are super cute. I just got a couple off of Victoria's Secret Swim. So cute. And yeah, you don't have to do that. If you want to each his own. You are gorgeous. Every single body type is beautiful. Every body type. So please know that you wear whatever your little heart wants to wear, whatever you feel comfortable in. And that's that. I'm just saying for me that I don't feel comfortable in that. And I'm extra excited because today was the first day of spring. Throw some of that. You guys like my flower? It's probably the best drawing I've done all night. And of course we gotta do a butterfly. Like that. Okay. And we'll do a little tulip. Tulip. That was pretty rusty. What else? A bumblebee. Let's do a little bumblebee. Do some birds. Birdies. They're V's, but they look like birds. Okay, they're flying birds. Let's do a little bumblebee. I don't know how to draw a bee. Little happy bee. There he is with his little stinger. Yeah, right there. But yeah, I'm really excited about spring. And my mom's gonna do something about the bees at her house because she's got some pretty crazy diesel bees that come around every year. And I try and lay out and, get my tan on and take a little dip in the water. And then these crazy bees will start swarming me and swarming my son. And I don't got time for that. I think Christian tickets, I think my son did. I think he did get stung last year. I think my poor little Lita got stung. And we put some mud on his sting. But my son is such a good boy. He didn't even complain. He kept going about his business. But he kept touching the area and I seen it was all red. I'd say that is my least favorite part of spring and summer is that the bugs come back. I repeat, I hate bugs, spiders especially. Hate them. I just don't like them. And the last thing that is on my mind right now is, well, food. Your girl's hungry. I want one of my yogurt drinks. Chobani yogurt. And what else? Oh yeah. eyes and was laying down in like a spa and was loving it. Like, this cat's like a person, and I'm a cat lover, so obviously I follow these people. And they did a blind reaction to this bobcat. So they did like a split screen and duetted this other person's TikTok, and this person has a like wildlife bobcat that they rescued in their home. And this poor cat, this poor animal, is so unhappy, and it just hisses all day. And I mean, it's a big diesel cat, like it's a bobcat, so their hiss is like scary. And when the people that I follow did the blind reaction, like it was her and her cat doing a blind reaction to this bobcat, and the cat's face was priceless. Like, the cat opened its mouth a little bit and like made this like really scared face, and it ran off. But I feel so bad for this precious little bobcat, because you could tell that it's scared and it's constantly hissing, and that's what the people in the comments were saying. Somebody commented on it that's like a wildlife preserve worker, and they were like, you know, that cat's not happy and you need to put it back into the wild, take it to a zoo. Like, you're keeping this cat to try and make money off TikTok by, you know, showing it hissing. Like, I don't know. I think that some people just do things for fame. I think some people just do things for trying to get famous, or for the shock value, or for the views or the money, and that is so sad to me. It literally breaks my heart, especially if there's children involved, especially if there's kids involved, or there's animals involved. Innocent bystanders. Just heartbreaking, you know. I don't know. So, that's everything that's in my little brain of mine that's floating around at this time. Pretty interesting, right? I thought it was, to just say what's ever on my brain and kind of write it out, talk about it. Let me know if you'd like me to do this again, because I can do it as many times as you want. Erase this stuff. If Chris seen this in the morning, he'd be like, what is that? I'll draw a little star. Oh god, guys, I tell you, I'm so bad at drawing. Okay, there's my star. Okay, here's my moon. Star moon. Let me do a crescent moon. Maybe I'll be better at that. Crescent moon. There's my crescent moon. G-O-O-D. I drew all this